Well, you know, Chaim, maybe next time you need to sort this out with Morris over at the SPLC first before you fuck us, okay? You fucked us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I understand. Okay, yeah, shalom and guten Nacht. Ooh. Hey everybody, this is TV Qua from Honeypot Studios. As you can see, I am here pulling a late night shift at the Honeypot Studios accounting department. Apparently, I'm the only one on the channel who actually wants to put in some hard hours when we find ourselves in the middle of a financial crisis. You might have seen some videos uploaded tonight from Paul and Beardson, cute little videos where they just go back and forth calling each other Jews, haha, real funny guys. Anyway, they basically are making cheap attempts to paper over what is actually a very real problem we find ourselves in, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown, air it out, get it out in the open, because we find ourselves in the middle of what you might call a Jewish sandwich. So Beardson has an uncle who works for Mossad. He did post about this. People thought he was joking. No jokes here, guys. He's got an uncle who works for Mossad. And about a few months ago, they approached us with this deal where they would start funding us in order to make subversive right-wing content that destroyed the burgeoning right-wing movements in the U.S. We agreed because, you know, we needed some extra income. Most of us are unemployed or live with our mothers, so it seemed like a good deal at the time. We didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into. Problem is, the operatives over at Mossad are not quite as competent as they would have you believe, what with all the propaganda concerning that. And yeah, the wire transfers were actually completely transparent. So now we've got the IRS on our ass, and we're in quite a pickle. And that pickle is in the middle of a Jewish sandwich because we are now being sued by the SPLC for hate speech violations. And yeah, apparently the Mossad operatives also didn't see it fit to coordinate with their friends in the U.S. and let them know to maybe lay off for a while. The SPLC is convinced that we are completely legitimate. So we're trying to weather the storm at the moment, and the first action we're going to take is we are moving the live streams from the Weekly Sweat. You see, the Weekly Sweat is easily our biggest financial operation right now. Mossad hops into Super Chat on a weekly basis, funneling thousands of dollars under the moniker HBO Official. You guys might have seen that before. Hundreds of thousands of dollars coming in. They mask the donations during the live stream, but apparently the paper trail is pretty easy to follow because the IRS is knocking on my door about every day at the moment. So you're going to want to go on over to a new channel that is just the Weekly Sweat. We will be live streaming from there for the time being until we can kind of figure this all out. So, you know, go ahead, like, subscribe to that channel, and look for updates there. You want to get those updates because, you know, we have a really good time on the live stream. Just don't worry about the Jewish stuff. It's kind of a, you know, it's a side story. We don't need to talk about it. We certainly won't be talking about it on the live stream. So, you know, help us weather the storm. Subscribe to, as I said, the Weekly Sweat, and we'll try to figure this out. Here's one of Paul Town's scripts he wrote for me, as he mentioned in his channel. They're garbage. I haven't used a single one of them. I just tell him that I take him into consideration to make him feel a little bit better about himself. So, and the $5,000 thing, I don't know where that came from. It sounds roughly equivalent to the amount of money he spends on cocaine in an average week, so it's probably just a scheme for him to get his habit, you know, taken care of for the week. Anyway, you know, we're just going to try to figure this all out, guys. Stay with us, and you know, I think we're going to come out on the other side all right. We just need to get Mossad and the SPLC talking, and I think they can bail us out. So if you're liking the content so far, stay tuned, and we will keep delivering with or without thousands of dollars in Israeli money. This week we're going to be streaming Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern. I do not know what that translates to Tel Aviv time zone, but it seems pretty pertinent at the moment, so I'll get that information to our subscribers as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a good night.